Hello everyone. So today we will discuss about Advent of Code, like what it is and why every programmer need to know about this. So Advent of Code is a coding platform where there are around 25 problems and each problem has two parts. So as you can see in their homepage of Advent of Code, there is a numbering which begins from 1 to till 25. 1 here implies that it starts from December 1 and it continues till 25th of December, that is a Christmas Eve. So at each problem, it has two parts. Let's suppose I have to go to question number 1. So in question number 1, it has, this is the part 1 of the question, as you can see, and here is the part 2. Since I have solved this problem, so after so there is a thing like giving a star. After solving each problem, you will get a star. Here you can see I have got 12 stars. Similarly, after solving the problem, when you will solve the problem, then you will get a star. Like after solving first part, you will get a 1 star. Similarly, after solving the second part. So I will try to solve this problem in order to show you like how you can attempt all these problems. All these problems are meant for the beginners so that if you are learning any programming language, let's suppose Python, then you can simply begin from this problem 1 and continue till whichever problem you may want, like till which problem you can solve. Currently you can see that I have solved till day 6. I can still go to all other problems, whichever problem I may be able to solve. So let's look at problem 1 and let me show you how you can solve it. So since I have already read it, I will fast forward it like how we can solve. So this problem asks us to find the maximum calories. Like here is the input sample. Like this section is the number of calories for else one. Else is a certain character which you will, after reading that, you will understand it quickly. So this is the number of calories, amount of the calories for else one. Similarly, for second ill, this much is the calorie required. For third ill, this much is the calorie, that is the 5,000 plus 6,000, that is 11,000 calories for third ill. Similarly, others. So the question asks us to find the maximum, that is the maximum calories required by the ills. So you can see that in the first ill requires 6,000 calories, that is 1,000 plus 2,000 plus 3,000, that is 6,000. Similarly, second ILS is 4,000. Then third ILS is 11,000. Then fourth ILS sum up to give 2,000 24,000 calories. So we have to find the maximum one. So you can get this is the sample input, but the main input you will get after clicking this. After clicking this, get your puzzle input. So let's first see this sample. I will solve it and I will show you how you can solve it too. So I will try to solve the problem like uh, problem which I have shown you here. So first I will read the input, read the uh, input text txt file from this file. So let's take the let's read the file. Uh, so this is the line used for reading the file. So this is the test cases which was given in the problem. So let's see whether it reads the data or not. So you can see that it is reading our data. This is the input file and this is the output we are getting. So it gives the correct output. So what we need to do is we have to iterate over all the lines of this file. So we can write it as for line in data dot read in line wise. So let's see whether it gives the output or not. So you can see that it is reading line by line. You may be thinking like why there is a lot of space. You can read more about it in YouTube. You can see the tutorial in YouTube and many other tutorials. So I'm not going to tell detail about this. So we have to strip. So line dot strip. Stripping is done so that if there is an extra space, like in this case, there is an extra space, then that space will be removed. Now we will put condition if len of line is not equals to 0, then not equals to 0 implies this one. Then we can sum it up like sum plus equals to int of line. If the length of the line becomes 0, then we have to do is something like this, that max equals to max of max comma sum, and then sum will become 0. Why sum will become 0? because because at each iteration there is a space, and we have because we have to consider summation of calories for other hills, so we need to update it. Now again we have to update the max with max of sum, because since the last space after the last gap, the sum will the sum will not be updated. So the max will not be updated, and therefore we have to update the max with max comma sum, and we can print that max. So we are getting an error here. Let's look where it is. Here we have to assign the sum variable. Sum variable will be 0 and max variable will be negative, because we are maximizing the sum. So therefore it should be negative. You can give any negative number. I have taken minus 1000. Let's run this. So you can see that we are getting a value of 24,000. This is the same output which was given in the advent of code answers. So let's take the bigger input, which is the main input, which is given in these questions. So the main input is here, which you can get after clicking this get your puzzle input. So we will copy this and we will paste here to get the output. So output we are getting is 75,501. So since I have already solved it, you can see that your puzzle answer was itna. Your puzzle answer is 75,000. So this is the answer which I got when I first solved the problem. So this is how you can attempt other problems. Each problem has other parts also, like this day one problem has part 1 and part 2. This is the part 2. Part 2 has some bit of part 2 is also similar to part 1, but there is some twist in part 2, but rest all remains the same. Okay, so that's it. So I will recommend all the beginners out there, like you are first time learning any programming language, let's say C++ or Python. So here I have also coded this problem in C++. This is the C++ code. So whatever language you are learning, you can code it up in that language, so that after solving each day you will get to know various data structures and how to implement the problems in that language so that you can learn about it. So that's it. Thank you for watching.